Today we're going to be looking at some nice guys who weren't so nice after all. If you don't know Nice Guys, it's basically a guy who pretends to be really nice. He's like, oh, I'm not toxic, you can trust me. And then he turns out to be the exact thing he says he's not, which is a toxic man. Okay, so we got ourselves a wee Tinder page. I can do way more for you than you can ever do for me. Humble yourself entirely. Pretty much hopeless at this point, the internet has brainwashed you. I'm single because I didn't fall apart in my 20s, and now I'm stuck to pick from leftovers. America has failed its men. We deserve better than these obese, and delusional single mothers. So now the entire world sees that the female brain falls apart if not being led by a man. Y'all have no awareness or self-control, children. Okay, well maybe that's why you're single and on Tinder and nobody's matching with you. How's he literally gonna start his bio off like this? I can do way more for you than you can ever do for me. I mean, honestly, sweetheart, you seem like an absolute psycho. Why most women demand someone to treat them well but lose attraction when someone does them right? Found the nice guy. Lick my butthole. Such a sophisticated response. Redditors truly are the pinnacle of humanity. Wait, so let me read over what he said again. Why most women demand someone to treat them well but lose attraction when someone does them right? I'm basically assuming that he's saying, why do they not like nice guys? I mean, that's not true. Some of my friends have literally dated really nice guys. And a lot of times the guys who are overly nice and overly lovely and, you know, too good to be true are kind of crazy. It's kind of like whenever you meet someone and they're like too nice, you kind of think in the back of your head, oh my god, are they faking it? Like, it seems a bit weird. People should stop glorifying therapy and actually start to improve the society. Okay, so before we get into this like little post of this nice guy, that actually reminds me of a YouTube video I seen recently from Candace Owens. I think she's like an American conservative commentator. I don't watch her videos, it's not my type of stuff, but for some reason I got recommended a video from her which said therapy is making men weak. And in the video she's basically talking about how men shouldn't go to therapy and therapy ain't that good. And I was thinking, you know, sweetheart, that's not true. Men don't go to therapy because, you know, they're soft. They usually go to therapy because they're traumatized. I don't know, it's just weird. It's like, I don't understand why people don't support therapy. Some people like it, some people don't, and I'm assuming this person is one of the people who doesn't like it. I've been to 10 different therapists and psychiatrists and have tried 1,000 pills and even have been hospitalized in a mental health facility for 3 weeks, but none of them help me. My problem is that I'm sexually frustrated. I don't need any pills or doctors. All my problems would be solved if I could find a girlfriend, and this is society's fault that it's extraordinarily difficult for young men to find a partner. I mean, first of all, that's not true. Men can easily find a partner. I choose to be single, you know, I'm single by choice. For me, I just don't see myself being in a relationship. I feel like I'm still quite young, you know, I'm 20. I don't want to get into like a relationship and then like get my heart broke when I'm like 21 and like be sad for the rest of my life. But with therapy, there's good therapists and bad therapists. You know, there are some therapists out there who really should not be therapists. We've done videos in this channel about them. But I think the reason that you are the way you are is because you hate women. You know, you're talking about how you're frustrated sexually and how the pills don't work, but a girlfriend would help you. I think that's like the main issue. It's like, it's not really everyone else, it's you. Like, you're the issue. And if you ever do fall in love with a girl, I honestly feel bad for her. Like, I might actually try to give her the police's phone number. Dear happily married couples, specifically the husbands, I hate you. At one point before you, there was a young man trying for your eventual wife, but she'd always reject him. He was too ugly. He didn't have enough money. He wasn't good enough. He hated himself but kept trying. You then came along and made her fall for you, and all of you would post it on social media to add to the rejected man's pain. Your wedding was the worst day of the rejected man's life. He has to see in social media how happy you make her because he couldn't make her happy for things that aren't his fault. Yet nobody cares how much pain he's in. You ruined his life and he hates you every day, and you made him give up on that happiness. Then she had your child. Then that was the worst day of his life. You making her happy adds to his misery, and you enjoy the fact that you are why he hates his life and is given up. You are an awful person to ruin the rejected man's life. That right there seems like an insult to me. Do people actually think like that? I mean, there's been guys I've spoken to, I hope they don't feel that way about me. You know, if I ever do get married and have children, Lord almighty, I hope I'm not getting stalked by one of them men. But yet again, I feel like he is the type of guy to be like, oh, I'm such a sweet person, you know, I will treat you like a princess. And then he's literally on Reddit putting posts up about how he hates his like person's husband. I don't know, that's weird. That's like really incel behavior. I can never understand how anyone can say stuff like this. Be 100% serious and see nothing wrong with it. Don't get married, guys. You'll hurt the feelings of all the other people your potential spouse didn't marry in the past. I mean, yeah, I'm with you. Like, how did that guy literally type that out and then actually post it? Ugh, it's weird. Kindness is taken for weakness. Women use that to their advantage, and in the end, the nice guys are left with nothing. They will laugh at your truth and expect you to accept theirs. They think it's a joke until until one day they can't find nice guys anymore and start to think, why can't I find nice, genuine guys anymore? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure nice, genuine guys aren't slagging off women in Facebook comments. And how's that guy gonna be like, kindness is taken for weakness? I mean, thank God some people are like me and they say that that's funny. Like, look at them laughing, like, reactions. But who's hurt these men's hearts? I bet you the women didn't even know that they hurt their hearts. Like, I bet you the women don't even know that they bloody exist. Okay, so someone called Lily said, I just picture a group of unattractive bro. Mum says I'm handsome once you get to know me guys talking like this. There are women who are on their level and interested, but they think they're too good for them. They like to pretend women are sad and lonely crying into ice cream. They think we're saying I should have given Goober Gary a chance. He had the coolest nunchuck collection. All while we're either in a relationship with a guy we're actually into or living our best single life. I bet you they probably think in the back of their head, oh my god, she proper misses me, you know, I was the best guy in her life ever. When realistically they're probably just some greasy freak. Seeing the cutest interaction between a mother and her baby, playing around, kissing her in the cheek, making her giggle. Feminists want your future wife to trade that for a 9 to 5. That's why we as a strong men of self-improvement are working towards changing that aspect of society. That's why we develop ourselves in a society that is crumbling. The future generations need us. I mean, probably not. You know, if a woman doesn't want to stay home all day and take care of the kids, she doesn't have to. If she wants to get a 9 to 5, she can. I wonder how these men would react if like they got into a relationship and the woman made more money than them. Because I'm telling you right now, I've got a feeling they would not like that. I do not feel sorry for women in the slightest. When they inevitably end up single, bitter and childless, they had everything handed to them on a silver plate by being born female, and they completely abused and neglected that privilege. By that, I mean women are extremely entitled when it comes to dating and are basically guaranteed to get a quality man if they actually put some effort into it. Well, no such thing is true for even the best of men. But they don't care. All they care about is effing around, signaling their independence and on men throughout their 20s, and once their power crumbles away in their 30s, they ask, where are all the good men? They were always around, you just never cared. Don't expect me and men to feel sorry for you. You made your own bed and you have only yourself to blame. Yeah, again, what type of women are these men talking about? Because I've never met a woman like that. My experience is literally the complete opposite. You know, it's actually the men who are like the way this man described it. Some of my friends have dated men and they've been absolutely horrific, like just not awful boyfriend. And the way this man is describing women is exactly how them boyfriends acted. It just gets on my nerves, honestly. I can't stand people like that. I'm seeing a very consistent pattern from nice guys saying that women are no longer wanted at 30 and are basically crumbling away and will look like Palpatine. Yet they still continue to get rejected by all ages. It's almost like we won't lower our standards to accept BS no matter what age. Exactly, it's like if you're literally getting denied by all women of all ages, obviously there's an issue there. And then that guy was also talking about how women only go for attractive men. Yeah, some do. Some will only go for men who have loads of money and are attractive. However, not all women are like that. There was also a TikTok I seen a while ago, I'm not sure if it's factually correct, but a lot of times women don't see attraction how men see attraction. Obviously, I look at a man and like, I think he's either attractive or not. With women, it's slightly different. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it was basically talking about how women view men is different to how men view women, attraction-wise. That's why you'll sometimes see really, really beautiful women with men who aren't that attractive, and a lot of guys are always like, oh my god, how did he pull her? Well, it's because they view attraction like a different way. I'd love to chat with you. I'm 23 and handsome. I like gaming, anime, reading cats and dogs, and being out there in nature. Do you have Snap? Also, I have a big blank. See that right there? That's probably why women don't want to literally talk to you. Lol, I'm engaged. We can just, oh, on the side, no harm in that. Dude, I'm not interested, lol, bye. I mean, she literally did say I'm engaged, so, you know, she's literally with someone. Okay, take care. Why do you have an OnlyFans when you're engaged, though? Bed and meal husband strikes again. Bro def sips soy lattes. It's a business and we do it together, lol. So yeah, basically they post videos of them going at it and get money for it. I bet you this guy would love to be in that man's position. You realize you sound insanely salty. Jesus Christ, just take the note and move along. Business of showing your ass and boobs to strangers for money, LMAO. Better husband. Hopefully he gets to F girls on the side for having to deal with that stuff. I'm sorry, what does better husband even mean? I always hear men talking about this like, oh, beta or like alpha. What does that mean? Like, what is a beta? Dude, I literally told you no, you're embarrassing yourself, lol, I'm uninterested, bye. This is literally triggering me so much I'm messing up my words. But you would think if he genuinely didn't care about her, like he wouldn't respond. Obviously this man's a wee bit salty. I'm not embarrassing myself. You're still typing. Your husband embarrassed himself by allowing you to be a blank online. LMAO, I can't wait to post this. You're a loser. You get turned down and can't take no. I don't give an F, post it please. So you just harass girls? Bye. I mean, yeah, that was a bit of a weird, you know, conversation. Oh, I don't know how to to feel about that. Like, oh, that kind of gave me the ick. I bet you that man was sat at home and thought he was proper winning the argument as well. He could have stopped it, okay, take care, but of course not. See, I actually think he low-key enjoyed arguing with her. There's something that I seen recently. It was a do of girls and OnlyFans. I was watching a documentary about OnlyFans, and basically there was this guy who constantly messaged this girl saying, oh, I'm gonna send you money, and you know, he kept insisting he was gonna do it but never got around to doing it. So obviously she was like, oh, I need to chase this money, so she kept replying, and in the end they figured out it was basically like a thing he liked, where like he liked basically leading her on and talking to her. Was something weird, but I've got a feeling that man was into it as well. Well, anyways, that's really the video there. That's some nice guys who really are not nice. If you're ever gonna date someone, definitely be careful, definitely be wary of what they're truly like, because you don't want them to be like one of these guys. Thanks so much for watching this point if you have already. I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.